After 2 long years, we finally have the Bajaj Chetak here for a thorough road test. And in these 2 years, a lot has changed. The Bajaj Chetak has been heavily localized and has received its fame to subsidy. So in this video, we'll see where this e-scooter shines and where it could have done things a little better. But before that, make sure that you are subscribed to the ZigWheels channel and hit that little bell notification icon to receive the latest updates. The biggest question that you guys had, well I did too, was what's its real world range? And the Chetak has surprised us in a big way. I managed to clock around 114 kilometers on this one, which is 24 more than the claimed range. And a big credit goes to its eager regen braking system. At city speeds, I didn't really have to rely much on braking and just let the regen system do its magic and feed the power back to the system. The Bajaj Chetak is very mature in the way it delivers power. And even when you give it beans right from the start, it doesn't surge ahead like the Ather would. And having dynamic riding mode means even when you are in eco mode riding through the city and you need that little extra push for quick overtakes, you don't really have to bother switching modes. The scooter does that seamlessly and rolls back to eco mode as soon as you let go of the throttle. Even the roll-on numbers are decent. However, when you compare it to the rivals, it's the slowest. Also, the Chetak is meant primarily for the city, and with its VBOK tested top speed of 63 km per hour, highway riding feels a little bit out of its league. The performance of the Chetak is matched by its handling. At city speeds, the suspension works just fine. But if you're crawling through traffic or doing speeds above 50 km per hour, then the link type fork and the monoshock aren't really best at absorption. The handling is also quite predictable. The scooter turns as you would expect it to, and the MRF tires have a decent grip as well. The braking of the Chetak was a bit disappointing too. Not just because of the stopping distance compared to its rivals, but also because we faced brake fade issues just 500 kilometers into testing and shooting. So by the time we did its performance test, the brakes felt almost spongy and didn't have the desired braking force. The Chetak doesn't boast of features like navigation or call SMS alerts. However, whatever feature it has, they work flawlessly. The keyless ignition accurately detects the fob and you can simply turn the scooter on in a second. Even the auto-cancelling indicators are a great addition, especially since it will take some time getting used to having the indicator buttons on both sides of the handlebar. What could have been better though is the instrument console. The compact LCD screen not just looks cluttered with all the information, but it is also nearly impossible to read under sunlight. There's a nifty storage area in the front to store your charger, toolbox and first aid kit along with some space for your phone. However, the underseat storage isn't great and is just enough to fit some groceries. Thankfully, the floorboard space is decent and cleverly placed luggage hook on the seat comes handy too. The Bajaj Chetak is good at what it does, which is being a great urban electric scooter. It has comfortable ergonomics for the urban jungle and has decent performance to make your way through the city traffic. And most importantly, it has decent range. But is it enough to justify that 1.53 lakh rupee price tag? Not really. You see, the TVS iQube is available at a much lower price point and offers similar performance, range and has better connectivity features. So, despite the heavy localization, the Chetak continues to be an expensive proposition, especially when competition has upped the game. So while this concludes my review of the Bajaj Chetak, this certainly isn't the last video featuring this e-scooter, for we have a bunch of exciting videos coming your way. So make sure that you are subscribed to our channel and have that bell notification icon clicked, for you don't want to miss out what's next. Until then, ciao.